Greetings all, it's been a while. Welcome back to Mr. Diggs Deals, Mr. Diggs Reselling Deals. It's been nearly over a year and a half since my last video, but a lot has gone off in that time, and not all good. And this is basically going to be my story of my return to reselling, my triumph from tragedy, and turning a tragedy into a triumph and carrying on a very important legacy that my wife was all in favour of and I have always been a fan of. As some of you may or may not know, a little over 3 months ago now, my wife sadly passed away. She had several little health issues, but it was initially a heart attack that killed her, for the want of a better word. It's not been an easy year for me, this hasn't, but my focus has been solely on my grief and doing things to sort of distract myself. And obviously, not doing a video for a little while, I'm a little bit rusty, but I need to sort of do this video in order to tell you my story and why I'm back reselling and back on YouTube making videos. And it's a simple one. I've been doing reselling for nearly 8 years now, and my biggest cheerleader in all of that was my wife. Through the good times and the bad times, and it was her wish that despite how things would go, how things would go bad with reselling at times, I was always to stick in there and it would work itself out and stuff like that. So, but as I say, 3 months ago, my wife passed away in front of me after giving her CPR and mouth to mouth, and I was took away from my reselling. And you will have to excuse me if I get a little emotional. But yeah, in the 8 years I've been doing it, she was always my biggest cheerleader and always helped me stay with it, even when the most easiest things at times would be to walk away. And it was hard for me to focus on anything else this year, but as I say, going forward with this has opened up a whole new direction for me and turning that tragedy into triumph. And by that I mean, because my wife wasn't in the best of health, I basically had to stay as close to home as possible to do whatever it is I did regarding videos and going sourcing and stuff like that. You know, I couldn't go far because she needed me here. And as much as her life was at times not very nice, we got through it, and she always supported me in my reselling. And this is about my legacy from her to me, because as I say, despite the things with eBay and everything, all the little hassles that go with eBay, she inspired me to carry on and never give up. And this year has taken me quite clearly away from that. And my focus has been on this place, the home I live in, that I didn't think I could stop in. and putting her to rest and giving her the best send-off possible. Well, all that has been done and all that has been sorted out now. And this is about me carrying on that legacy, not only for her, with her encouragement and investment, because out the back is a shed that we invested nearly £5,000 in. That at the time we didn't really have the money, but we got it together, and from having in a small bedroom in the bungalow here to having a very large shed out there, that was her gift to me, because she knew how much I love this business. And it meant, as she would put it, not keeping all my rubbish in the spare room and using it as an office. So the shed's out there. It needs a bit of a revamp because I've neglected it. It needs a bit of an upgrade. It needs a bit of a paint outside to weatherproof it and stuff like that. So yeah, but it also opens up, unfortunately, or fortunately, how you look at it, my wife's death has opened up my reselling to a different degree now. As I said to you before, I wasn't able to go that far in sourcing and stuff like that. But now she's not here for me to look after, it opens up opportunities for me to go further afield. It opens up the opportunity for me to commit more time and return to YouTube and the reselling community. It also gives me focus to take away the focus at times on my grief. It becomes my escape. And doing these videos, as I say, now and in the future, will majorly change the way I do my reselling, my videos, and the content I can bring you guys. So this is officially me saying that I am back. I am back on YouTube. I'm back in the reselling community. I will be giving you more content. I've got to get used to it all again because I've been out of the loop for quite a while. But I'll be going out and about, and I'll be going further afield, and I'll be doing videos and stuff like. I've got some videos planned called Reseller Road Trip, where instead of just staying around my hometown or the next district, I plan to go further afield on buses and trains and go to places like Derby, Nottingham, Loughborough, and all other places like that, you know. And film it and bring you some decent content from charity shops and obviously car boots as well. And it gives me the focus to sort of partly refocus my attentions on now. And as I say, carrying on the legacy that I created myself for this channel, and carrying on the legacy that she knew that she wanted me to carry on, basically, and to go forward with it and to never give up. As hard as it's been, and it's been hard, I almost got to the point where within the first week of joining my wife, and I think you all know when you see this video what I mean, but that's not my legacy. That was not her legacy, despite the fact that she's not here anymore and she'd still want me to carry on regardless. But it's hard. But as I say, I decided to come back. I decided to make these videos again, and I decided to show you that even in the worst times, despite whether it be through eBay or personal circumstances, personal tragedy, This is going to help me in my recovery going forward and boost my confidence and the legacy that she had for me and for me, for myself as well. And I'd like to think that you guys can share in that as well. Now, I know I've lost a lot of subscribers in the time I've been away. And for those that are still with me and see this video, I thank you from the bottom of my heart that you're still here. I'm sorry you've had to wait that long, but now is a different time, in a different place, a different legacy. And if you guys can help me by, if you're coming across this video, subscribing to it and helping me to develop my channel, develop my skills as a YouTuber and my skills as a reseller. If you could subscribe to it, it'd be amazing, you know. And the legacy that we both had for this channel, hopefully it can grow, and hopefully we can do it all justice together. So if you are finding me for the first time, please subscribe. You don't have to, you can just watch my videos, but it would be very much appreciated if you did subscribe and follow me on my new and improved journey. It's a shame it has had to come to the fact of, through tragedy can become a triumph, and hopefully this can be it. So guys, this is Mr. Diggs telling you that I am back. Give me time and the content of this channel will grow. I appreciate you all and the support I've been given through friends, family, colleagues and the reselling community, because one of the highlights of my reselling journey was going to a hitching meetup and my wife coming along and sharing my part of my experience in my reselling, and meeting some of you guys out there and talking to some of you guys as she did. She met Nick Hills, the guy who got me into reselling, Andrew Nolan, Money Mental UK, Peter Ray, Derek Payne and his brother, all got to meet my wife and speak to her and share in meeting such a lovely, warm-hearted person as she was. And that will be one of the highlights of my reselling career up to date, as well as going to my first hitching meetup. And that will be with me for a very long time to come. Anyway, before I get any more emotional, I just want to thank you again. And stay tuned if you can, because more videos will be coming. I'll go in a different direction with a new legacy, with new targets and new goals. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. And happy reselling. Mr. Diggs, over and out. Cheers, guys. Thank you.